Right. Yep. It don't benefit certain teams to play him. He ain't winning. I don't jump up on you when I need to play you for now. You need my help. I don't need your help.
The Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bearcats will kick it away first.
Cincinnati. Cincinnati take home.
Inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
He
was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
If everybody beat their CPU game, people should get some decent job.
What a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Looking deep. Makes a grab right down the middle.
Why don't you get caught?
Touchdown!
I'm trying to play the other running back, too, so I can keep my 99 Steve running back.
I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now.
Hey, man.
Difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
They're set to kick it off.
Boy, I'm playing. They think he's seen.
Defense comes on the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Cincinnati's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll try the run. Makes one man miss. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to pass. It's Wood.
Get him.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Sooner fans booming. Look at cacophony of noise at the
sometimes you need to get on top of it. With certain players.
Down for a loss of a couple.
certain position. You don't need to be playing a certain position. You just need that one player at linebacker to maybe have 77 tackles to keep the other ones from trying to transfer.
He gets a block.
You know, that DN to have a certain amount of sacks.
Nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. He turns it loose to the left. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Beautiful. He was all the way.
And you know the
No,
standard is
computer challenge and shit, you
video
can lose.
evidence, and the officials will change the call. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
They be challenging.
Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
When you talk about versatility in the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Fires to the middle. Right on the money. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Sooners will try to punch it in on first and goal.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball. When things break down.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown Sooners.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Dropping back, it's Wood. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Right.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This guy's just playing like an All-American his last couple of games out. Last game he had 2 sacks, just registered his second sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
Grab behind the line. It's Acker. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I love the start for this quarterback. Like last week, it wasn't his greatest outing.
Go ahead and hit. Get this shit over with.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football.
Like I ain't never had.
I've seen it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Back to pass, it's Wood. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Gonna run it. It's Acker.
I just did all that for you.
He is just
Well, maybe sometimes nigga might just need some strength.
Defensive tackle. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of
Right. Oh, they're walking up on the nigga like he's at home.
They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Sooners have moved it inside the 20.
Yeah. We sell a wolf ticket.
Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
You'll be okay with selling wolf ticket. Ain't fresh slow. Hey.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of...
Running with this nigga and running with my other quarterback, boy. You dare so see and feel the difference in the control.
Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got...
They like hard. You try to run with him. They like the controller hard to push.
And he'll just
other quarterback, I just be goddamn dogs be moving like a barber.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Nigga,
To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire league.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Bearcats will punt this one away.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. They play both.
Makes a move.
3.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath.
That's all them shit starting time. How that be?
Their feet on that one. Great place to start for this offense.
You know, all them niggas there, they talk too much though at the end of the day.
Play fake on first down to throw.
They
Flushed out of
too
the
much
pocket.
talk.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
It's
know the
hurt.
situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack.
I already know how it
get a
needs to be,
lost
bro.
yardage play. I can just throw
They
the
just be
ball
doing
out of
too much.
bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage.
That's a live ball.
That nigga just pop my
Defense scoops it
quarterback.
up, and he's headed the other way. Racing down the left side.
You know, you don't go catch it.
The 20. The 10. Touchdown,
Just stole off.
Cincinnati.
Sack fumble.
This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up.
Like
And
I'm
tell you what, the big
playing with
fella
bad
shows some
man.
speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
No. Ain't it like 82, something like that? Other nigga like 90
Here,
still.
they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to
They
get this one
throwing good
underway.
passes. Yeah, did the freshman I just got.
Inside his 5. He only needs a swing with Bailey.
Oh yeah.
He's got it out.
Nah, he was a red shirt freshman.
Touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always
This
so
year,
exciting.
red
You
shirt
don't see
sophomore.
them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time.
Right.
What a great job by the
I heard
returners
point
showing
the
the
first
speed
year.
providing the
I played him
electricity.
like 4
There's a
games.
reason they're all jacked up. It's because
Then he
they
got
keep
points
off.
twice last
We
season.
check
This
in with
season.
Kevin Connors. What's going on,
He's
Kevin?
up now. He ain't like Ali
Final
going
score on one
beat
of the
up.
more intriguing games this week.
But they about the same.
Southern Miss went
Ali
all
quarterback
the
ain't had
way
no
and
count.
silenced
I
one
think
of the
mine
most
got a few.
vocal
He ain't got a
crowds
lot,
in
but he got a few.
And it's clear this Golden Eagles team
That
has
nigga
adopted the
quarterback
mantra,
ain't no.
play, do the talking. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off-play action on first down.
Give me that.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake.
Here we go. This nigga can't even short route,
Great
bro.
season so far.
Every time he did it last game.
Here on second and
Short
goal.
route. He overthrowing everything.
Back to pass.
Come on, bro. I'm floating the ball at that.
Completion on the out.
He throwing the ball
They're
10
able to
yards
get
over their
stopped
head.
just shy of the first down marker. And the Sooners come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, wow. Man, he jumped. He just did it again.
Not
Fourth
much of a
one.
fourth down
Threw the
gamble,
ball
but if
down
that
there,
wasn't
like
a
4
short
feet in the
meeting,
air.
easy conversion for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to keep it in the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Touchdown, Sooner! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going.
Offensive pass interference.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Now the play fake. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. He'll do it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Moving away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it at the 15. Slips through the line. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield record could be going down for single-game touchdown passes.
Yeah, and you think of all the great quarterbacks, the records that they put up with the Sooners, man. It's impressive. And this guy having himself a day, spreading the ball around, touchdowns palooza. What a nice day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Just a little off. Incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Off play action. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the court.
He's got it, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sooner.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Wood. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's roll.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The play action fake. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man, it's Wood. Scrambling away. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense is choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Acker. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Dead center perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Bringing it out. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad.
Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll toss it to the left. Got the 1st down, looking for more. The offense will quickly use a timeout. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying to get the corner. Past the 30. Gashing the deal. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's been a struggle throwing the ball so far. Both secondaries are doing a great job neutralizing the explosive playmakers by shutting down passing windows. They've disrupted the timing and rhythm of these QBs, and unless something changes, we're looking at a low-scoring affair in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. used the play fake. Now to throw. Time to take a shot. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And with that pass right there, dude, he goes over 350 on the day. Nice performance. This QB's been dialed in.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown Sooners! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this, and you can take down D.D. Westbrook's record of 17 touchdowns in a season.
Man, I just want to play in this offense. If I'm a receiver across the country, I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities, and he is cashing in those opportunities with just touchdown, touchdown, touchdowns.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Back to throw. It's Driver. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the score. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the 1st half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the 2nd half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out.
Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. This guy is special. What a target and what a knack for finding the end zone. He might just rewrite the record book before he's done in Norman.
And that's a famous record book. We could go down the list of so many big-time players just in the last several years, whether it's Hollywood Brown, C.D. Lamb. We can keep going with the list goes on and on and on, but just guys that make plays and quarterbacks that trust their receivers. Because you know why? Because they do that.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois took care of business today. They left little doubt about how this one was going to go almost from the start. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a crease to the left. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They go to the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He fires a bullet to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners!
After that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. just this side of midfield. The defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Direct snap. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Now they're going to throw it. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
To the air. It's drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Casey. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Hunt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Wide receiver comes in motion. Going right to work up top. He's going to let it go. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Sooners. The That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the ground with the bat. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
To throw, it's drive, gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt.
Going for the big play. It's complete. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Troy took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Trojans that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. On the move, it's Casey. Shakes off the defender. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. Job all the way around, got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown Sooner! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Driver. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the...
He unleashes a long one. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Takes the handoff. It's Casey. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Driver. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off.
Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a Sooner. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend the short field from the start after that penalty.
On the double. 42 Spider.
Power football with the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to defend the field position with the return.
Man, as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take it.
Turning it on! He'll work his way down to the 28.
Offenses now, they know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making.
Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. A quick pass to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's second and long. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Under fire. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Driver. Snagged out of the air. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Casey. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Bring in the heat. Steps away to find some room. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Using the quick game. And they swarm him under.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the run, it's Casey. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The run from the shotgun. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
On the ready? Get set.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in on the right. Hits the crease. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Driver. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College